This is QTV Nightly News coming to you from our studios on Caraba Avenue. I am Umudu Gajaga and thank you for joining us. First, here are the main news headlines. The Gambia Tech Project, in collaboration with the Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy, organized a stakeholders engagement forum to discuss the future of digital innovation in the Gambia. The 22nd batch of the China medical team, currently on a one-year medical mission, provided free health checkups for Gambia Immigration Department officers. The Gambia's Commissioner General and current chair of the West Africa Tax Administration Forum, Yankuba Dabo, highlighted the pressing challenge of inadequate digital infrastructure hindering effective revenue mobilization in West Africa. The University of the Gambia on Thursday validated research in the impediments to women's participation in politics and leadership in the Gambia. QCity, the Gambia's first multipurpose recreation center, signed a memorandum of understanding with the organizers of Gambia's Got Talent, meaning the prestige venue will now host the second edition of the popular TV talent show, Gambia's Got Talent. Those were the main news headlines, and now the news in detail. The Gambia Committee on Traditional Practices Affecting the Health of Women and Children, GAMCOTRAP, organized a training workshop for journalists from various media houses to enhance their understanding of female genital mutilation, FGM. More with Rohi Samba.
The training focused on critical issues surrounding FGM and other harmful traditional practices, including their impact on sexual and reproductive health rights and about sexual and gender-based violence. Participants were provided with the in-depth information about the practice and its health consequences. Female genital mutilation, FGM, is a harmful traditional practice that involves the partial or total removal of the external female genitalia or other injury to female genital organs for non-medical reasons. Dr. Aissatou Touré, a former vice president of the Gambia, is the executive director of GAMCOTRAP.
As journalists, you have a very key role. You are the fourth arm of the state. And you have the right to share information. You have the right to express your feelings, but you also have the right to ensure that what you give out will be in the best interest of humanity. What you give out will be objectively verifiable, because you don't want to be a journalist whose writings are sometimes going to be condemned.
Imam Baba Lay, co-founder of GAMCOTRAP, explains FGM in relation to Islam.
A word that many don't want to hear. It has nothing to do with Islam. It's been here long before Islam, and it's been practiced in some corners of Muslims and not practiced some corners of Muslims, and it's practiced even with pagans and not all of them again.
Journalists play a crucial role in raising awareness about FGM and advocating for its elimination by accurately reporting on the issues and highlighting the experiences of survivors. They can help to create a more informed and supportive public. Olimatu Koka, a reporter at Standard newspaper and a participant, explains how this training will help her when reporting FGM-related stories.
I am currently working on a story which I believe with this training is going to serve as a guide to help me do my story in a better way. Because I was actually thinking some of the things that I am thinking of talking to stakeholders about. But with this training, I think it's a progressive way for me to be able to do my story in a better way.
A law banning FGM was introduced in the Gambia in 2015, making it a crime punishable by up to 3 years in prison or a fine of $50,000 or both. Following an attempt to repeal the ban in the Gambia, the majority of the National Assembly voted in favor of the recommendations of the report on the Women's Amendment Bill 2024, which states that FGM is against Islam and recommends retention of the law banning the practice. The training workshop organized by GAMCOTRAP was a significant step towards empowering media professionals to combat FGM in the Gambia by equipping journalists with the necessary knowledge and tools. GAMCOTRAP is helping to create a more informed and engaged public that is committed to ending this harmful practice. Reporting for QTV News, I am Raisamba.
Well, that's it for QTV News tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Join Ade Darame and Momodun Boj for Weekend Review tomorrow at the same time, 8 p.m. Until then, thank you very much and have a pleasant night. Bye.